Hi, so this is chapter 2 of A Blue Lark Sang. This night is particularly long. The half moon hangs on its right side and appears to be listening to secrets that Amelia has failed to hear. Walking through the flower gardens alone, a long shawl is wrapped around her shoulders to keep the chill from her bones, because though these are the last days of July, autumn is too impatient and nips at the summer. Looking back, all she can see is the silhouette of the mansion. Not one window has a light behind it. She misses Wilbert's favourite niece, Jemima, her husband Benjamin, and their 4 children, who departed for London some days before. Harmwood Hall feels more alive when they are all there. The children help to alleviate her darkening thoughts and Wilbert's sorrow. Sighing, Amelia knows Wilbert would whisk her back to London in the morning if she so desired. He is not quite ready. The peace is good for us both. Here we are free just a few more days, then we shall see. The air is scented with suspicion and longing. Not one second of sleep has visited so far tonight, and Amelia continues to wander slowly along the paved pathways, her mind consumed with the unknown spirit. A handful of hours have passed, and she is no closer to understanding who it was. Perhaps I imagined it. Yes, would that not be the easiest explanation? Not every flicker of a shadow is a ghost. Do I read more into my imaginings and credit them unjustly? Well then, if that is so, off to bed for dreams and merriment. Halting for just a moment, Amelia stamps her left slipper softly and crosses her arms. No, it was real. I felt its raw suffering and heard it. I can lie and pretend to others, but never to myself. So what if it was simply a ghost belonging to this house? There is bound to be one, it is so old. Yes, a resident spirit from the 16th century who has been shy until tonight, she concludes. Mystery solved, except a tangle of unintelligible answers beg for all the correct questions. It was a maid who discovered Wilbert's mother stone cold in her bed one rainy June morning. Grief-stricken, Wilbert's sister Florence fled Harmwood Hall with her husband Barnaby Chelmsford 2 weeks later and retreated to a small residence in Dorset. Dealing with the loss and pain in his own way, Wilbert still refuses to let any of the servants into his mother's bedroom, which remains as it was when she died. He keeps the key in a small ivory box on the mantel in his bedroom. No longer does he lock himself inside the bedroom for hours every day, and Amelia is glad for that. At least you were here, Wilbert, at home right up until her last breath, Amelia had soothed not so long ago while stroking his hair as his head rested on her lap. You were here, not 1,000 miles away or 50, but right here under the very same roof. She fell asleep knowing that. He had stared up at her then and fixed the intensity of his blue eyes upon her face. Dearest Amelia, what savage pain you have endured. To lose those we love kills us a little too. My heart became a bitter fist when I learnt the news of your father. How do we carry on breathing when the very people who give us oxygen are snatched away? Your mother was not much older than you are now when she died. If anything were ever to happen to you, you're not going to lose me. Death is so final, he said. Beautiful Wilbert, what would I do without you? The half moon appears baleful, and Amelia wishes she could reach up and pluck it from the sky and shake out all of its mysteries. The stars are in constant disarray and in need of rearranging. The gardens are quiet, the air is warm. Not one petal or leaf shivers. Stepping onto dry grass, she lies down and pulls the shawl a little tighter up to her chin. The first half of her young life was spent indoors, and the sky was only ever witnessed through glass, while she has claimed in the second half the right that belongs to all children, that of freedom. Not as comfortable as she would like to be, Amelia nevertheless remains stationary and waits for bright bullets to tear the sky apart. Thank you.